Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gunner Fan TV. How's everybody doing? We're still waiting for this West Ham Nottingham Forest dilemma to end, man. It's a bunch of things going on here. Like the referee went into maybe 6 or 4 extra minutes in that extra time. Players were just all over the place doing a bunch of stuff, man. But finally it's done. And now we go to the Emirates game. 3 minutes to kick off. Arsenal game at the Emirates versus Newcastle. This is our last home game, and we need to win. So hopefully Arsenal will be able to put out a performance that the fans will accept. And again, no pressure FC, right? There's nothing on here. Nothing to win. We're out of all competition. So this is just pretty much pride at the end of the day. So there's nothing on the line. I mean, theoretically speaking, yes, Champions League position. Newcastle wants to qualify. We should finish second to at least, have some pride, finish strong. If you can't finish first, then finish second again for the third season in a row. So at least we could achieve that. So yeah, theoretically speaking, there is something on the line, but for major honors, pretty much no. So we're without Marino today, and Timber, who are apparently injured. So the starting lineup. Let's see, lineup for the home team. Here we go. Raya, Saliba, Kivior, Skelly, Trossard, Odegaard, Rice, Saka, White, Partey, and Martinelli there at the bottom. For the away team, Pope, Sarr, Botman, Byrne, Livramento, Tonali, Guimaraes, Murphy, Barnes, Gordon, and Wilson. Honestly, hold on there. This game about to start on USA. Should already kicked off, if I'm gonna be honest. Timer. Get my timer up here. We had 3 minutes to kick off. So they have a pretty good lineup. For the away team, honestly, they need to win also. So it'll be interesting to see, how they approach this game. But they always had a strong midfield. They've had a strong midfield. Their midfield is class, is quality. So what we have to do right now is, we just have to get out there and just, play our game. We're home. We just need to show the fans that we could finish the season off strong. And that's what we need to do, people. There's going to be a lot of buzz in the Emirates. Here we go. Yes. Final game of the home season about to kick off. Guimaraes stands over the ball. Isaac is out today, not even in the lineup. So for us, that takes some pressure off of us because, yeah, he finds us out every time, to be honest. We have no answer for him. And overall, we have no answer for Eddie Howe, to be honest. All right, kickoff. So let's see what we could do here. Long ball, searching ball in. All right. Picked up by Trossard. Trossard, just pass. Just a simple pass. That's it, man. It's a simple pass. That's my problem with Trossard sometimes. He just holds onto the ball a little bit too long. He turns, he twists, and then he loses the ball. So Rice is in the lineup. Was surprised to see him in the lineup because he was oh, that's a bad pass by Partey. He was injured earlier last game, didn't feature against Liverpool. For me, I would actually rest him for the rest of the season. There's nothing here to gain except, as I said, theoretically, Champions League position, which I think we are guaranteed at least fifth because there's 5 positions in which to vie for in the Champions League that will be allotted for the EPL. So we're actually safe in that regard. So I wouldn't risk these players. Havertz, yes, was in training. I mean, I'm not excited to see Havertz back in the team, to be honest. No reason. So all these players could rest. I think the buzz right now in the Emirates or around Arsenal fans is just seeing these new players who are on the list to come in this transfer window starting next month. June 1 to 10 is the first part of the window, followed by the Club World Cup. So it's going to be open for 10 days to facilitate the Club World Cup, and then it'll be shut again, and then it'll open back up sometime again in June. So interesting couple. Passed by Trossard. Oh, you stopped there, Saka. So interesting couple of weeks to come. Verbally, we have agreed with Zimmermann. So Zimmermann should be coming into the Arsenal team once the transfer window opens. He should be signing, and that deal should officially be done. That's still, hold on here. Okay. We're still waiting to see that. Saka picks it up in the midfield, drives forward. Tried to pass to Rice. Back to Trossard in the midfield, who's playing a false 9 right now. But it looks like Martinelli will be switching. Martinelli right now is going through the middle. And Martinelli takes his position back and moves back to the left side. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting what we're going to be seeing moving forward in the next couple of weeks, couple of days, as the time winds down, gets closer to June. As I said, Zimmermann, I think officially he has agreed to come to Arsenal, but I don't know if I don't think legally they could sign any paperwork until the window opens. So that's in a couple of days, a couple of weeks. So we'll see. Ben White, good tackle. Good tackle by Dan Burn. So yeah, we'll see. So Gyökeres and Sesko has been the talk. That's the big talking point over the last couple of days. Which striker we should get? If it should be Gyökeres, who is slightly more experienced, played in England before, in the Champions League, in the Champions Championship division. He's now in Portugal, playing very well, scoring a bunch of goals. And the questions people are asking is if those goals could be transferred into the EPL. The EPL is known as, one of the tougher leagues in the world. Not many players come to the English Premier League and do well, despite if you were doing well in whatever league you used to be in. And I've seen that with world-class players. Shevchenko, I remember, he used to play for AC Milan, and he was scoring tons of goals for Ukraine and for AC Milan. And he came to the EPL, to Chelsea, and maybe it was Chelsea too. Maybe that was a factor. Yeah, but he was it was embarrassing watching him play. It was a whole different thing. So, and we could name several other players. Bad pass by Raya, man. He has those in him, man. Look at that goal now. Goal. Yep. Oh, good save. Oh, good save again. Double save by Raya. This is what Raya does. These bad passes, and then puts us in spots of bother. Good block by Kivior again. Ball still not cleared. Here's a long ball, searching for Martinelli to chase. Pope has to clear. He does clear. And that was all because of Raya just now. There's nothing to get upset about. What are we playing for? It looks like a new home kit also. New home kit at the end of the season. This is crazy. This is what Arsenal does. They give you nothing to cheer for during the season, but at the end, what they give you is something that you could purchase and put more money in their pockets. You know what I'm saying? The first time I went to the Emirates in February, first time going to England, first time watching Arsenal in the Premier League in the Emirates, and I went there to see them play Manchester City at home, and went down to the Armory, you know, just to get some merch, just to get the whole experience. And it was lovely down there. It's a lovely setting. Match day is crazy. You know, a bunch of people down there just getting merch, just, you know, just the atmosphere, just the feeling. It's great. You know, got a couple of stuff there. I mean, honestly, I spent probably like 500 US getting, you know, stuff for myself, friends, you know, family, all that stuff. Poor control by Ben White. Poor control by Ben White. He is not match sharp, bro. So anyway, look at this pass by Raya, man. What was he doing? Who was he giving that ball to? There was nobody there, bro. We got out of jail with that one. Oh, Lord. So anyway, as I was saying, you know, picking up some stuff, spending probably like $400 to $500 on just getting stuff. I mean, because I figured first time there, just, you know, grab some stuff from the store, you know, take it home. I think this was one of the, I don't know, I think I had this before. But yeah, and when I got to the register, the cashier said to me, "Hey, would you like to donate towards the upcoming transfer window to help us get players in?" Bro, I kid you not, yo. I kid you not. She said that to me. My quick answer was no. I mean, why would I be putting more money in these billionaires' pockets, bro? Like, that's crazy. You don't need my help to get players to the door. You know, so I thought that was wild, man. And I'm going to always tell that story because I couldn't believe, you know, I was asked that, you know, to donate money for the upcoming transfer window to get players in the summer. Oh, Lord. Does that mean I could practice shoot? Does that mean I can pick who comes in? You know what I mean? No, the fans can't pick. And this is what we need to do, man. Like, if this continues, and nothing personally against Arteta, like, we're a whole different team because of him. Like, let's get that right. You know, we're a whole different team because of Arteta. But if we're going to be honest, people say this a lot. He's like the Brendan Rodgers, right? Arsenal's Brendan Rodgers. Party's off it today. Where Brendan Rodgers took Liverpool to a level, and then that was it, you know. And I feel like that's the case with Arteta. He's taken us, you know, this far, and I don't really think that. I could be wrong. I want to be wrong. I mean, we want him to work, but it's just his mentality, like his stubbornness. He's not tactful in his interviews. He seems cocky and arrogant, and that works sometimes if you are successful. If you're a coach and things are working for you and you're doing well, like Mourinho in his day. Mourinho was a cocky coach, but he was giving you titles. He was winning Champions League, you know. He was winning league titles. So, you know, people could tolerate that arrogance, like is the supporters, the fans, they could. Shoot Odegaard. Oh, that's what we're talking about, bro. It's not handball, man. Ball's on your left foot. Open your body up and shoot it. Now they're on the counter. And they're good at this. See? Look at beautiful football, bro. He should have finished that. Ray just saved it, but he should have finished that. Beautiful football by Newcastle. The way they're playing, I'm telling you. And if we're going to be honest, Newcastle haven't started spending any money yet. They have a big budget. They have the richest owners in football right now. And they really haven't spent it. They've been smart and keep all out, Rhea. What is Rhea doing, bro? What is this guy doing, man? What is he doing, bro? What, like, you want to lose? You're playing to lose, bro? Just kick the ball out, man. Odegaard just ran out of ideas. Oh, it's stupid home kit, man. I mean, it looks good. It looks freaking good. But ain't nobody want to see no damn home kits, bro. Why am I getting worked up, bro? This is, there's nothing to play for this season. The season's done, bro. All right, I'm gonna promise myself I won't get worked up. No, I'm not gonna get worked up, bro. So the point I was trying to make is they haven't really started spending money. We're talking about, they want to get Isaac. Isaac isn't going anywhere. They could double his pay. I mean, yes, they have rules. Spending a fair play or whatever they call it. Oh, yeah, we're moving the ball around, but we're not really threatening. Honestly. Skelly outside to Trossard. Trossard gets down. Oh, sits him down. Play. Oh, shoot. Oh, good try, Leandro. When he's on it, he's on it. I got to give that to Trossard, man. When he's on it, he is on it. He's when he's on it, bro. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, when he's on his game, he's on his game. But when he's bad too. Yeah, so if we think Isaac is going to come to Arsenal with the amount of money that Newcastle has and the potential players that they could acquire, we are surely mistaken, bro. That was a save by Pope. He had no idea what he was doing. He just put his arms up. Oh, that was a good save. Good delivery. Oh, Partey got on that. Wow, it just hit Pope. I don't think he knew anything about it. Well, they're not losing. They're not losing him, bro. They could afford to keep him. Yes, they'll be making a massive amount of profit if they sell him for the money they're asking for, he's a good striker, the best striker right now in the league. But is he worth, Odegaard fluffs that. Is he worth 150 million? No, I don't think so. I don't think he is. But that's the going rate right now. I don't think anyone's going to pay that. But if they sell him, then yeah, that's going to be a massive profit. They don't need to sell him. He doesn't need to go either. He doesn't need to go anywhere because I think they're going to make Champions League. I think they'll beat us today. But it's left to be seen. But yeah, I don't think he's going to leave. I don't think he should leave. Newcastle is in a good position right now. They're building a project, building it slow, smart. They're not spending. They're not spending crazy amount of funds right now just to get players in the door. They're spending smartly spending. And I think the next 2 years, there'll definitely be possibly a Big Six team, man. Surely have the funds, they have the stadium, they have the resources, they have everything to be a Big Six team, Big Six club. Harvey Barnes driving shoots and deflection and good save by Rhea. You're putting yourself under pressure, guys. Honestly, Bobby Barnes, man, that's a big deflection and a big save. Full stretch. Good save by Rhea. Eddie Howe has done wonders with this Newcastle team. They've won the trophy. It doesn't matter if it's Carabao Cup. They haven't won a trophy in 50 or 80 years, something like that. And he brought a trophy. Brought a trophy to the freaking club. And they have us under pressure here. They have us on the ropes. Yeah, Arsenal defenders are out of breath right now. So it's all about this season. Well, the end of the season, because the season is done. Liverpool has won the title. So what most Arsenal fans are looking forward to right now is which players are we going to bring into the club? And that's a good save again. But how many? What the hell? Bro, he already made 20 saves, bro. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before they score, honestly. It's just a matter of time before they score. And Burns, Anmar, Kivior, and Rice. I mean, he's going to outjump those guys all day. He's taller. Oh. Riz made some saves, but it's still frustrating. They're putting Odegaard on Dan Burn. I don't understand that. Why would you put Odegaard on Burn when you have Saliba, Kivior, Rice? You know what I'm saying? Even Partey, Ben White. Why would you put the weakest player on the field, honestly, on Dan Burn in a corner? We look at shambles. Yeah, take this thing out of it a little bit. Take this thing out of it. Yeah. Okay, Martinelli, take him. It's Tonali. You could outpace Tonali, bro. Surely he's quicker than Tonali. You put him under pressure, bro. It's like 6 men around him. The ref is not calling nothing, bro. He's gonna call that though. He's gonna call that. Martinelli has to take on Tonali right there. In that play, he needs to take him on. And then he comes inside and passes it, bro. We definitely need an upgrade for Martinelli in that position. Honestly, we have to. We have to. Kvaratskhelia in that position for Arsenal would have been ideal. Imagine him picking the ball up there in that position, 1-on-1 with Tonali. He wouldn't be waiting. So we need an upgrade. Names are being thrown around. Names are being thrown around like Rodrigo, Nico Williams, which they're saying Arteta really fancies, like he really wants Nico Williams. A lot of fans don't think he's the answer. A lot of other players are also available. They're starting talking about Rafael Leao now. They're playing some ball, man. Newcastle, damn it. Hey, they have our number, bro. Arteta, you have to change something. their midfield again is bullying our midfield. And that's been the pattern of play the last 3 times we played this team. It's just the midfield is just outplaying our midfield. But we do have Partey, Rice, and Odegaard, which years past would be the best midfield in the league. Right? Not counting Manchester City when they were on fire the last season or 2 seasons they've won it. They're going to score. It's just a matter of time. It's just they have us under so much pressure. You know, it's impossible for them not to score. And Dan Burns is doing the same thing. He goes onto the keeper and he comes back out and it wins a header every time. I think this is the 3rd or 2nd one he's won. Doing the same thing. Starts out on the keeper, steps out to the 6-yard and heads it back. And they have the same players on him. Why not put Saliba on him? Why are we leaving Saliba open when this guy Burns seems like a threat? Just put somebody else on him. Sometimes you hate watching this club sometimes, bro. Like this pattern football, just you want to play the pattern and system. Again, I said I wasn't gonna work myself up over this team. There's nothing to play for, bro. Why am I even watching this? Go ahead and smash that like button for me, guys. You know, help me out. Help me build my channel, build subscribers. I'm not going to stop. Not going to give up. Channel just started this year. And I mean, I do have 11 subscribers and I really appreciate that, guys. But if you're seeing a video at any point, guys, I just really appreciate if you just smash the like button, you know, help the algorithm out so my videos and lives could get out there. And tell me what you want to see, man. I know right now most people, this is what we're doing, like Arsenal fans, and you know, you have YouTubers, you have all these people out here doing videos and stuff. So I know it's getting competitive, but I'm just doing it for the love, man. You know, I just want to see people, watch my reaction. Watch my reaction while I'm watching the club I love. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, put everything on camera so y'all can see and have some fun with me as we do our thing as supporters and fans. You know what I mean? As Arsenal stresses us out every season. They put us through the stress. Good recovery by Trossard. That was well done, Trossard. Good job, Leandro, to track back and help out in defense. So go ahead and smash that like, subscribe, comment. You know, tell me what you want to see. Tell me how I could improve, because I'm still learning. I'm only a couple months in having this channel. So hopefully I could do things better in order to allow my channel to grow. So where I could have, you know, elite content, stuff that everybody wants to tune in. And oh, Ben White, good. Ben White, shoot! Oh, come on, bro. That looks like Ben White of old, bro. Oh, good. You shoot right there on the shoe, bro. Oh, he's not going to get that, though. Yeah, he's not going to get that. Ben White looks like Jack Sparrow, bro. Come on, Jack Sparrow. Yo, they're so strong, Newcastle, bro. And it looks like they're fit. Well, honestly, I mean, most of the teams in the Premier League are fit. You know, training regimes are very, very hectic, very strict, very focused, right? Strength-based, endurance, stuff like that. Like, and this is why we see a lot of injuries in a league like this, because the players, they're pushed to their limits, man. And we see these big injuries. So, you know, you want big rewards. You know, it's going to be big risk too. And that's why most of the Arsenal players, not most, but we have a list now that's growing with hamstring injuries, where these hamstrings are being overworked. I'm not surprised Timbers is out. I'm not surprised Rice was injured. It's a blessing that Saliba stayed fit all through. He has one more game to go. Right? That's a surprise for me because the amount of games we've played, and Arteta doesn't rotate these guys. Calafiori has been injured, since he's been in the team. International duties, got injured during the season. This is what, like his third injury since his first year. This is his first year. So the demands of the Premier League it's high. And in order for you to stay competitive and be relevant, you have to keep up to those standards. And that means, look how they're moving the ball in the midfield. Newcastle is bossing our midfield. Gordon, good cross. Not Skelly. Reyes made like 15 saves already, bro. Just a long ball gets Ben White for pace. Yeah. Ben White is not up to it yet. And I'm not going to be too hard on him because he just came back from an injury. So he's not up to match pace at all. So he needs these games, to be honest, to get back, to where he was. And that's understandable. That's understandable. So, we're not going to beat him up too much on that. But, this is just a season we've been having, bro. Just shoot, right? Just shoot. Yeah, man, just shoot. It's all right. Just shoot. Get a shot on target, bro. We haven't seen Rice on a free kick since Real Madrid. Not been put in that position to mimic what he did at Real Madrid or in the Emirates against Real Madrid. Two beautiful free kicks that actually, without a doubt, boosted his stocks. That's all everyone was talking about. But their midfield is outclassing our midfield right now, defensively and attackingly. The attacking portion of their midfield is way better than ours. And I think defensively, they're also stronger. Profiles, they say, right? They talk about profiles when it comes to getting players in your club. What do you guys think about profiles in football? Does it matter what their profile is as long as you have good players in a position? It's all about management, right? Managing talent management. If you are a coach, oh, my word, bro. Newcastle is... If they continue, bro. Oh, go Martinelli. Go. 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 Pope. Keeper sweeper. Keeper sweeper. Pope. He's a good young keeper too. Nick Pope. Saka goes down the line. Plays it inside. Corner. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just you get players who could play a position there. They have talent. You just manage them, bro. They don't really have to fit in your system. Because you're gonna say, "Oh, I can't get this player because he doesn't fit my system." Like he's a striker who doesn't drop deep, who is not a ball player, but he scores 40 goals a season. What are you telling me? You're not scoring. Your combined attacking force isn't scoring 40 goals a season. So why, if you could possibly get a player who could score 40 goals a season, but because they don't fit, your style of play or I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me. Profiles, man. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, manage it, make it work, tweak it. They were saying the same thing about Haaland. He's going to come to Man City. He's not going to score goals because that's not how Man City plays. I think the season before that, they used a false nine because they never had a striker since Kun left, right? Like a real striker. Since Kun Aguero left, I don't think City had. Yeah, they really haven't had a outright striker. They messed around with Jesus for a while. Sterling, Alvarez also, I think it was. But, they had a couple people playing like a false nine or when they didn't really have an out and out striker since Kun left, right? And they did win the title without a out and out striker. And people were saying, oh, they're going to get Haaland in there and it's just going to be a mess because that's not how they play. You know what Pep did? He tweaked it, bro. And I don't think there's a more stubborn coach other than Mourinho than Pep Guardiola. And he was able to tweak it and make it work. And they won the treble, bro. So less said about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Less said about that. I don't want to hear that, bro. They don't fit the system and all that nonsense, man. World-class coaches make it work. Big clubs make it work. You get these players in and you just tweak your system, bro. Like football is known to be played with strikers. What are you talking about? They score goals. Yeah, so I don't want to hear any of that. Shoot now. You oh no. Oh God, bro. I mean, set pieces. I'm not gonna be mad at set piece plays, bro. It is what it is. That's how you set them up. Kai Havertz is on the bench. Forgot to mention that today. I don't think I want to see him on the field, to be honest. Just looking at the money it just annoys Arsenal fans, bro. You look at the quality that came through the door 2 summers now in a row, bro. That was a mistake by Ember. Picked up by Martinelli. Mistake by Shea. We had the ball in their third. Skelly. After Kivior swings it in. Good cross. That's a good cross. That's a good cross. There's no one in there. This is what we're talking about. A striker would be on that pass. There's nobody in there. You see what Trossard did? His movement was all wrong. You got Havertz coming off the bench. I mean, obviously, people are going to be clapping in the Emirates. But just for me, this is a dud for me. Man, if you've never been to the Emirates, man, just watching your club play, bro, your favorite team play, and just the fans, bro, it's an experience, man. Like, I enjoyed my trip there in February. And it topped it off with a win, bro, over Manchester City. I could not have asked for more, bro. I never expected a big win like that, bro. And just to be live seeing that was a great experience. I remember I was watching Curtis Shaw TV and I sent like a message in there saying to him, like, we were talking about the game. We lost the game prior to that, I think it was. Was it Newcastle? I think we lost the first leg of the cup to Newcastle. Oh, Skelly. And I put in this chat, like, yo, I'm going to going to be going to the Emirates for the first time to see Man City, and I'm taking a family, and he was kind of like, "Yo, don't waste your money, bro." You know, some of the fans were saying, "Yeah, it's a good atmosphere there or whatever," but I guess we're just saying, it's not going to be something that you're going to enjoy. But either way, the ticket was already booked from December, so I was going to go either way. And to my delight, man, went there and it was great. Even if we didn't win the game, just the atmosphere, it was just a great atmosphere. To top it off, we did win. And not just we didn't just win, man. It was an outstanding performance, outstanding win. Pretty much demolished and humbled City. So it was just good to see, good to be there, good atmosphere. Like, I enjoyed London. A great experience. So if you're a fan, man, you have the opportunity to go see Arsenal play in the Emirates, man, you should definitely take up that opportunity and try to get yourself a ticket and get in there. It was difficult getting a ticket, to be honest. Definitely paid over asking for that ticket. You gotta have to follow him, Ben White. Yeah, paid way over asking, bro. Now I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you the amount of money I paid for that. My wife actually got me for my birthday present. I think it was a birthday gift. She paid like $600 for that ticket. So that's a good ball. Livramento, good tackle by Partey. Took too long, Livramento. We're giving the ball away. That's a Saliba giveaway. Saliba block. Man on. Somebody tell him that, man. Oh. Partey, you're not playing by yourself either, bro. You're not the only one out there playing, bro. Imagine if Isaac was on the field today. Would have been 3 down already. Bro, they are outclassing us, bro. Look at, Rice. It is surprising how we are still nil at this point. Very surprising. We still haven't figured out the formula to defeat Eddie Howe and this Newcastle team. Interesting. Trossard has been our best player. But with that being said, what chances have we created overall? Nothing. We look like we're on the beach. There's nothing about our style of play. It's boring. And it's been like that for the entire season, to be honest. There's no energy. We don't look sharp. It's like I can't wait till the season is done. The Emirates is packed, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't see any empty seats. So people are still, there are a few seats you can see that's empty, but there are fans there, bro. And I'm surprised they came through to see Arsenal play pretty much for nothing. This, like, at the end here, that's a foul. And this is what the fans need to do. Us as fans, like, you think we can't affect change within our clubs, bro? Like, these clubs depend on the fans in order for them to generate a significant amount of income, right? It's not just if you are a millionaire and you could fund a club or fund the purchase of a club there's still operation. There's an operational element of running a business, and you can't run a business without generating sales. And us as the fans, right? We're the customers, and we generate these sales by going in there and going to games, right? Buying season passes, buying merchandise. When you actually go to a game, you're buying goods. You're buying snacks, drinks, whatever, and you're also buying merch on the day. So we are big generators of income for these clubs. And the way that we could affect change is if the club is not performing to the standard that's expected by the fans, then we boycott, man. Stop giving them your money, bro. But every fan won't organize and do that. We fuss, we moan, and we say all this stuff. But when the club is not living up to the expected standard, then we just don't do anything, man. We just talk a lot, but we don't come together and just boycott. You know what I'm saying? When they see these empty seats, bro, and they did that during Wenger, and Wenger was the most successful coach in I could remember in Arsenal or my time. I mean, and I could argue that in Arsenal's history too, like he was the most successful coach, and that's kind of what with the ball, and that's kind of what happened while Wenger was forced out. The fans turned on Arsene Wenger, bro. Fans turned on him. It's crazy to see, and it was time. Don't get me wrong. It was time for a change. And again, I don't blame Arsene Wenger 100% because he wasn't given the funds. Arteta has gotten massive amount of money, and people might argue like, yeah, over what 5-6 years, like 700 billion isn't a lot of money over 7 years. I want to argue that too. That's way more than Arsene Wenger has ever gotten and would have ever even gotten, right, during that period. He wasn't getting any money, bro. To at least compete. He was using just his talent management, his knowledge of getting, what was that? Silva. And next to him is Giroud. That's Giroud. Good to see ex-Arsenal players coming to see the team play. You know what I mean? Like, Arsene Wenger wasn't getting that amount of money, during that period to manage the club. But he made it work with his talent management and his just be able to put players out there just the same way Sir Alex Ferguson did. The same way Alex Ferguson did with his team. He didn't really have a lot to work with in terms of talent. At one point, it was Darren Fletcher and them guys, Carrick and them guys in the midfield bossing it when you had technically better players around the world, right? But what Alex Ferguson and to a lesser extent, Arsene Wenger was able to do was to get the best out of these players. Fast forward, Arteta, he's been given way more money and hasn't produced, to be honest. So I don't know, bro. But if we want to see change, and if we can affect change, we just have to, hit them where it hurts, and that's in their pockets, bro. Stop showing up to games. If I say give Arteta one more season while Berta is in, because they have a good sporting director now, like he's known for getting quality players in the club. If you look at Atletico, bro. Like they've had top players come through that club. You know what I'm saying? Like top strikers, top midfielders, top defenders come through that club. So I think he has the potential to kind of shake things up a little bit, you know, in the Emirates and get us those players that we need to cross the line. I think that could happen. So I would give Arteta one more season because, I mean, he doesn't need any more. He doesn't deserve any more seasons. Again, I'm not the owner, but I mean, from a fan point of view, from a fan's point of view, I think we could really come together and start letting our voices be heard at the end of next season if he accomplishes nothing. And he needs to win something. And when I say win, at this point, it has to be a major trophy. It can't be a Carabao Cup. Some people might even argue it cannot be an FA Cup either. It's either Champions League or it's either the league title. That's where people are right now. Because it's been so long since a club has had any major honors. So they're not trying to, to hear, we won a Carabao Cup or we won an FA Cup. FA Cup is Arsenal's cup. That's a cup that we've won, on multiple occasions. So that's not going to be a surprise. I mean, we won it 6 years ago too. So I don't even think that will save them. Any cup, it has to be a cup that's looked up on, not one that's looked down on, like a Carabao Cup. Even though if we got that, we would take it. Some people would take it, but for most fans, nah. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those. It's one of those. But it's left to be seen. It's left to be seen. We have a big part to play in that too. Next season, if we're not getting the results that we want, then, we got to take action. We just got to take action as fans. So halftime, it's so boring. It's so boring, bro. I've seen nothing to excite me in this first half. I think I'm wasting my time freaking doing a watch along. In many different ways. Personally, it's hard as a fan watching your club just, not giving you anything. And then, as a YouTuber, not getting any likes, not getting any. I mean, I do have a few subscriptions, so it's not that terrible, but it's just, you're not having fun watching the game, and that makes it even worse. But we're here, we're still doing it. I'm still doing my thing. Nothing really to call home about in this game. Halftime 0-0. Not an exciting game, to be honest. Newcastle looks like the much better team. Raya, despite him giving the ball away a couple of times, he has kept us in the game with some good saves. One right here, Nick Pope. I don't think he knew much about that. It was a corner header from Partey. In his hands, he just came up with his hands and made a save. But they've had us on the ropes. I think Gray has made 6 or 7 saves in the first half. Dan Burn, 2 headers. Bunch of double saved by Raya. But yeah, we could have easily been 3-4 down in this game if it wasn't for Raya. Even though he was guilty in 2 of those. So we're not guaranteed top 5. We will be guaranteed top 5. Man City loses against Bournemouth on Tuesday, or draw, win at Southampton next Sunday. So if you win or we draw next Sunday, we're guaranteed top 5. But we are guaranteed top 5 right now. Right? So if Man City wins their game, if we lose against Southampton, we could not be guaranteed top 5. It's interesting, guys. Yeah. So if we think we're safe, what, yo, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if we don't get top 5 this season. Insane. Insane. I honestly don't think I'm going to last through this freaking watch along, man, because it's just, I don't want to waste my day. I go back to work tomorrow. It's going to be a tough day at work. I really don't want to be wasting my Sunday afternoon, 12:23 right now in the U.S., watching Arsenal play for nothing. It seems like they don't even want top 5. Madness, bro. Yeah. It's more the same people. It's more the same. Like Arsenal, again, it just seemed like we have no ambition. Another season, no title, another season, no impressive style of play. We don't look exciting. The fans think that the play is boring. I think the way we play this season, and not necessarily last season, but the last 2 or 3 seasons, when the 3 seasons prior to this, nobody expected Arsenal to even really compete, and we almost won the title. And it was the style of play, like we were blowing teams away, scoring lots of goals, just blitzing them, playing exciting football. And we had a 10-point lead, and then we lost that lead, and then we lost the title. And I think Arteta became cautious and then went more defensive, which was a total mistake. So if we were playing the same type of football for the last 2 seasons that we played in that 3rd season, when City came back and won the title after we had a 10-point lead, I think we would have definitely gotten 2 titles back to back if we had played the same type of football. If we had stuck with our style of play of just playing attractive forward, pressing, just attacking football, I really feel like we would have won possibly 2 titles back to back. Coming second, right? We came second twice. It's going to possibly be the 3rd second place finish for us 3 seasons running. It's crazy. I don't even think. I may need to look that up. Was that ever happen? I don't know. Where a club has finished third. This be 3 times for us or 4 times? Either way, 3 times is in a row. Well, we're not guaranteed to finish second yet, but I'm just saying, if it's 3 times in a row, then this could possibly be the first. I don't know. I gotta look that up. Tell me in the comments if you know if there's any other team that has more second place finishes than Arsenal, like in a row. We done it COVID, right? No, I'm lying. So Liverpool won in COVID. Man City finished. I think we finished fourth in COVID, right? And that was 2021 season. 22-23 is where we second. 23-24 again second, and then now, yeah. So 2 seasons back to back, second, and this could possibly be the 3rd season. This is interesting to see. Yeah, it's another nothing game for Arsenal. But the fans are looking for something. It doesn't matter if, if we're not winning anything this season, the fans come out and you need to see the club perform. And Arsenal is making fans fall asleep. It's making me want to end my stream now. But let's wait and see. Second half to come in the Emirates. Could be a whole different game in the second half. So let's wait to see if Arsenal could grow a spine, if Arteta could change things up. We're being bossed in the midfield. All across the midfield, they look way better than us. Our defense looks like, we're at 6s and 7s. Reyes really kept us in the game despite him making mistakes. But if we're going to be honest, he's the one that's still keeping us in the game. So something needs to change. We need to change something in order to guarantee ourselves a 5th position where we're automatically in the Champions League spot. If that doesn't happen, guys, just imagine Arsenal not getting a top 5 spot where there's 5 positions allotted to Champions League this season and we don't even get 1. That will be a disaster. That's a sackable offense. You know what I mean? Sackable offense if we don't get at least the 5th spot. But let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Can't even win our last game at home. That's going to be another talking point if we do not win this last game of the season, people. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna make that 5th position. I mean, Calafiori, guys. Speaking of injuries, bro, Calafiori is coming on. Looks like his knee. What's going on with his knee, bro? Oh shit, he's taking off Saliba. I've never seen Saliba substituted, bro. What the? Bro. I'm going to say it now, guys. Could this be the start of the end for Saliba at Arsenal, bro? I hope he had a knock or something. I hope it's some kind of injury. Now you're going to have two left-footed center backs on the field at the same time. I hope it's an injury or a knock to Saliba, because if it's just him trying to change something to put Calafiori on, bro, and taking out Saliba, this might be us pushing Saliba to Real Madrid, bro. I'll say it now. So it's left to be seen. Let's wait and see. Kivior is now playing on the right. Calafiori is playing on the left. Two center backs. Two left-footed center backs. It's interesting to find out what happened to Saliba. Why was he swapped out? But he won't drop. So, he won't drop Martin Odegaard. I mean, I'm not saying that he's fit. I don't know why he took Saliba out, but I'm saying if he did take him out because he's trying to change something, Odegaard has played 90 minutes in so many games while he's stinking up the pitch. So if you swapped out Saliba at halftime because you wanted to chase something, yeah, man, that man needs to go to Real Madrid, bro. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time at Arsenal, Saliba. If that's the case. Yeah, I said it. Corner for Arsenal. Saka to take the corner. In swinger. I think this is the third or fourth corner for us. Saka swings it. Oh, short corner. Another set play. Another waste. Yep, another waste. Another waste. Another waste. Another wasted freaking corner, bro. Headed by Calafiori. Ball still alive. Trossard. Look at Partey. Partey's free. Like, this is a team. Oh. Maybe Calafiori should become winger, bro. He's good on the ball, Calafiori. Yeah, those balls, bro. You can't play long balls in. It's like a miscontrols. Don't follow him. Good tackle. How are you playing long balls in when you have Saw, Burn, all these players in there, and you're playing high balls in to Saka? It makes no sense, bro. Even a novice to football would know that, bro. You got Botman, you got Burns, you got Saar, and you're playing long balls in to Saka, bro. Crosses, long crosses. Make it make sense, people. There you go. Another long ball. Another high cross. Shearer is going to deal with those all day. What I never also get is when they double up our wingers, like when they double up Saka, doesn't that mean that there's someone who's open? Why not? Why are we not taking advantage of that? Like, why are we not setting up plays to take advantage of the doubling up of Saka or our wingers? Like, we should see more of that. I don't see that enough. Because this is now the new, defensive style of play. When good turn by Skelly. Good work, Skelly. Such a good player. Such a confident player. Good turn. Gabriel Maca. Still out. Hamstring injury. Won't be back until I want to say mid-season. Not mid-season, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Good try. Ooh. Same kind of hamstring injury. Takes 4 months to heal. He's been out since the first Real Madrid game. So it's been a month since. So he has 3 more months to heal. So he should theoretically be back for the start of the season. So let's see what goes on with the Gabriel Magalhaes case. He also could be going to Saudi, to be honest. That's not off the table either. They're offering bags of money for these players, and it's an opportunity to set up your family for life. So listen, I'm not mad at the players if the opportunity comes up. I'm just a fan. They have to think about their families, bro. As fans, you want your players to stay at your club, but at the end of the day, these guys, they have to take care of their people. They have a whole generation of people they got to take care of. And a lot of these guys, came from poverty, So they're trying to never go back into that situation. So I can't be mad at them, bro. Like, some fans don't understand. They make all this noise because they don't understand how hard it is for, the breadwinner. If you have an opportunity to take your entire generation out of poverty, well, but you want him to take it because you want him to stay loyal. You don't want him to take it because you want him to stay loyal to your club. Come on, man. Come on. They're not, yes, they play the game for the love, but it's also a job for them. It's a career. Just think of yourself. Put yourself in their shoes for a minute. In their football boot. Oh, good turn by Skelly. He said no. Referee said no. Yeah, put yourself in their boots for a minute. If you were at a position where you got a job somewhere and they're offering you more money, in a different position, or another job comes in, the offer comes in, and they're doubling your salary, are you going to stay loyal to that job, to that organization, right? Maybe some people would, give your boss or give the company, the courtesy and be like, hey, this is what they're offering me. Are you able to match it? Are you able to do better or whatever the case may be? Or some people just take it. I mean, what would you do? Would you be staying loyal? Right? Would you be like, no, I'm not going to leave this club, or I'm not going to leave this organization or this job because I love my boss. Doesn't matter if I'm going to get more. Like, no one's doing that, bro. No matter how much you love your job, you know, yes, money makes the world go round, but it's an opportunity to do better for yourself and your family, bro. You're taking that money, bro. You're taking that new opportunity. Especially if it's the job is right. Rice! Declan Rice! Chop it, bro! Oh, one of them moments, bro! Just like in the Champions League. He has those in his locker, bro. He has those, bro. Well, those moments from Declan Rice is what we paid $100 million for. $100 million, bro. Sorry, 100,000. What am I talking about? 100,000. You know what I mean? That's what we paid 100. Boom. That's it, bro. Whipped it. What a goal. Dex, he has those, bro. 100 mil, bro. That's what we paid 100 mil for, bro. He has those moments, bro. That's an Arsenal future captain there. Hold on, you're probably 100 mil. What am I talking about? 100,000. I'm losing my mind here. Bro, it's crazy to think about, bro. You're buying a player for 100 million. Crazy. Big money, bro. $100 million. Like sometimes you put things into perspective. Like I know I'm mad late, but I'm just saying you put things into perspective. Like I'm saying it now, just as an average citizen, average person. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a rich individual. I'm just saying, thinking about someone spending $100 million to buy a football player is insane, bro. Like a person is valued that amount. But yeah, that's what we paid 100 million for. Gordon going past Kivior, good cross in. That should be cleaned up by Rice. Out to Martinelli. Martinelli passed the ball. Move! Ben White is tired. He couldn't even move wide, bro. Trossard, just pass the ball, bro. Oh, just knock it off. How are we up one is crazy, bro. We don't deserve to be up one, but we are. Individual moment by Rice, individual brilliance. Ball out to Saka, one-on-one. Burn. Can he take Burn? Now he's doubled up. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's a good block. Yep, it hit him. It hit him. That's a good block. He's down. Is that Fabian? Who got knocked? Yeah, that's a good cut inside. He's going to cut inside. Shoots. Oh, yeah, you can't, Buckman, you can't block that with your head, bro. What are you doing? Get out the way. You're going to be on your ass, bro. Tries to block it, puts him on his ass. So goal by Bukayo Saka. What am I saying? By Declan Rice. And it was a good goal. Good strike. And they should bring some kind of calm, get control of the midfield, slow it down. Eddie Howe is about to make some changes because he also wants Champions League football. So it's also on the line for him. He needs to win to also guarantee fifth spot in order to get that Champions League position also. So whoa, that's not a foul? Good hold up, good hold up. Give it, give it, give it, give it. Oh, 3 against. Oh, damn. Shoot. Yeah. All right. We'll take that, Saka. He needed more curve and power. More curve and power on that one. '60th minute. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. And the game has changed. Now Newcastle has to, they were pushing before, but now they have to push further up in order to get level and make the end to this game more interesting. Corner for Newcastle. And this is very unexpected, guys. It's not a position that we should be in, but we are. We are 1 goal ahead. And we just need to see this out. We need to manage this game to the end. Good strike by Declan Rice. World-class strike. And that's what we've come to expect from Rice. When he scores goals, more than often, they're bangers. So just another one there. Short corner. Back. Gordon's a good player, man. Gordon is a good player. In by Tonali, good defending by Kivior. We just have to keep our shape here. Man mark, cover the zones. Don't overplay it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just like, that's a foul. We should count our blessings because if Isaac was on his field today, it would have been 3-0 down already. I'm telling you. So 3 changes coming up for Newcastle. Murphy out. Wilson out. Botman out. 3 changes. Eddie Howe needs a result here. Oh, that's a foul. That is a foul. It's a yellow card. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot to do. That's not a red card. There were two more players covering him. That's his first touch of the ball, yellow card. First action of the game. Free kick to Arsenal. I mean, I would give Rice that, no? I hate this corner now. I hate the setup now, bro. It's the way we go, we step out and then step in. It's getting annoying. Good defending by Kivior. Kivior has turned around, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Look at him running back. 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 That's all Kivior, bro. That's all Kivior. Oh, he's been a different player, bro. I like Martinelli coming to the middle. To be honest, like put him up top. Like he looks like he'll give you that running in behind. Try that, Arteta. I mean, it's nothing to play for this season, to be honest. I mean, it's done. We're out of everything, so it really doesn't matter at this point. But just imagine next season getting a top striker, getting a winger, and have the option to either use Martinelli through the middle, but he won't because he won't stop using Havertz. Even if we get a new striker, which I think we will do, we'll get a top number one striker, a number 9. He'll still use Havertz at some point. So thinking of having Martinelli come to the middle, I don't think that'll ever happen. But I think Martinelli could do well in that position. The game is more open now because now Newcastle has to go search for a goal. It's tired. There's nobody in there, bro. Who cross? Look. If he crosses the ball, who's in there? Nobody. And then we play these searching long balls into nobody. Do I try to win the second ball? Skelly does well and won the second ball. Like Ethan needs to come on in this game, bro. Odegaard is quiet. Shoot, Ben White. Shoot. Yeah. Good shot, Ben White. Good try. He looks up. Good strike. Good strike. Good strike. And honestly, man, this is what Ben White gives you over Timber. Ben White can give you a goal or two. Timber overall helps the actual play, helps the team, the balance of a team, the way we play. But Ben White could pop up and give you several goals throughout the season. It gives you something different, to be honest. So when you want to keep shape, be disciplined, like Timber will give you that. Ben White will definitely give you something different up and down the line. Traditional wing kind of play. Yeah, he'll definitely give you that flexibility. He could defend, but he could also attack and score goals. So it's going to be interesting next season when both players are fit. You know, that's also been Arsenal's issue. We're never able to keep all our players fit. So hopefully next season we'll see that, and we'll see a good competition between both of our players. But they're quality players, though. They're both quality players, and in different aspects of their game. Oh! Pope almost gave it away, bro. Oh! Trippier still play for Newcastle? Damn. That will go out for a goal kick. Saka man on. Rough him up. Rough him up. Yes, give him a foul there. That's where you want to give him a foul, bro. Harvey Barnes against Skelly. Newcastle is searching for a goal here. Barnes. This is where they're going to be open. They're playing high, but it could also hurt us. Ball in. Ball to Odegaard. To Saka. Saka looking for an outlet to Martinelli. Good pass. Oh, bad pass by Trossard to Rice. That's a terrible pass. Trying to hit him on the counter while they were high. Turned out to be a terrible pass by Leandro. Here comes Newcastle again. Gordon takes on White. Ball in. Blocked by Kivior, who has been working his socks off today, to be honest. And that's a poor corner by Newcastle. Martinelli. Oh, good try, Martinelli. You almost got that, bro. good leap over Burns. Skelly beat Dan Burns in a jump, bro. Oh, that's a foul. Yep, over the bar. Ref could have called that back, but I mean, good on the ref. Get the ball moving, get the play going, and ended up missing that opportunity. Saka change. Kai Havertz over freaking Nwaneri, bro. This is getting frustrating for me now. As a fan seeing this, bro. Where's my camera, bro? There's an issue with my camera. I'm trying to fix the camera. Ah. Yellow card for Mikel. Sit down, bro. Oh, time wasting for Mikel. All that yellow card, Mikel. Third yellow of the season. I got the third of the season, bro. Oh, what's going on my camera, bro? Amateur settings, bro. Shut up. You just keep sliding, bro. Never seen this, bro. Green screen acting like, oh my god, bro. You sliding, bro. Camera tripod just keeps malfunctioning, sliding all over the place. Like, pay quality money, people. Pay quality money. Never cut corners. And it starts. What's wrong with this thing, bro? This is sliding everywhere. Hey. Seems like we got it fixed. Havertz losing out there. Yo, there's gonna be a conversation why Ethan can't get a look in, bro. You're a young player. You like he prefers to bring a player back who's been injured for 4 months for the last 2 games of the season. Instead of putting Nwaneri on, he takes out Saka and puts in Havertz, bro, who just came back from a 4-month injury. Tell me, how does that make any sense? You're going to have people start saying that there's something going on in there. Well, what are one of your most talented young players? Most exciting, most promising. And you're just sitting him on the bench. Why, bro? Play him, bro. We're not playing for anything. Freaking Arteta, bro. This guy, he doesn't love young talent. Tierney's last game, okay. At least Arteta has some class. It's going to be Tierney's last game at the Emirates. So this is some class on Arteta's part, giving Tierney the opportunity to say goodbye to the fans. I don't know why they're selling Tierney, bro. Arteta, like, the way you want your team to play, I get that. But when you have quality players, bro, you have to make them work in your team, bro. There's nothing wrong with Tierney as a left back, bro. You should have just California's one of these and just fake headed back and just control it. Act like he was gonna head it back to Rhea and just like faked it. That'd been good. Yo, I can't believe this man put not Calafiori. He put Havertz on instead of Nwaneri, who just came back from a 4-month hamstring injury, bro. In the position that Nwaneri was playing when Saka was out, and he was doing great things in that position, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of this. On the, like, this edge of saying Arteta needs to leave, bro. Martinelli by himself. Livramento, good defending. Livramento, good defending. I just don't understand. The Ethan thing is just weighing on me. I don't understand what's going on. Why is he not playing him? Are you trying to discipline the kid? Did he say something? He seems like a humble kid. So what is he trying to do by not playing him? I hope a journalist could ask that question. I hope they could ask the question one of these journalists, bro. It's upsetting, bro. I don't care what anyone says. We need to know, bro. Now Jorginho is coming on. I don't see the purpose of playing Havertz today, honestly. While you're winning, play Ethan. Play Ethan, bro. I thought that pisses me. He's just pissing me off, bro, with all of this. All this goodbye. It's pissing me off, man. Like, take care of the players who are going to be here for next season, bro. I don't care about who's leaving, bro. You're leaving, you're done, you're gone. Yes, thank you for your service. Appreciate it. But nobody cares, bro. You're out the door. Play Ethan, bro. He's the future of the club. You put Havertz on, bro. Any one of these journalists who gets paid to sit down and ask Arteta in these press conferences, why are you not playing Ethan Nwaneri, bro? Why are you taking off Saka to put on Havertz, who's been injured for 4 months? When Saka was injured for 4 months, you were playing Nwaneri in that position, and he was playing well. And you take him out of the game, you take Saka out of the game, and you put Havertz in, and not Nwaneri. Give me a headache, bro. All right. And we all know what this is about. It's just him being stubborn. You can't admit you made a mistake. So you always have to, you got to push the Havertz agenda. See, Jorginho gives the ball away, and now they score. Cool. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Martinelli miscontrols the ball and takes it wide. Shoot. This guy's done. Why you waste your time to put this guy in the field, bro? Oh. They draw this game, bro. You slip, bro. Get up. You're praying for the whistle. You that suck, bro. Give it to him now. Give it to him. Take him. Take him. Martin, where you going? Take him. What is this guy doing, man? What's Martinelli doing? What is Martinelli doing? What is he doing? Take it, bro. Take him on. You're tired, but take him on, bro. And the freaking Arteta is telling people, get out of here, bro. You should have put one area on the field. You put in Jorginho on for what? To say goodbye? He's not helping. You need to win to guarantee. This guy's. You want to see a little of this, of course. You want to see, the guys standing up and, not getting bullied. Of course, I get that. That's good. But let's not be silly either. What are they checking for? We draw this game, it's Arteta's fault. We drop 2 points here, 100% Arteta. Without a doubt. It's not even a question. Referee had enough. He was like, yo, end this stupid game, bro. Qualify for Champions League. That's bro. Bro, is this big club mentality? Right? Is this big club mentality, people? We're celebrating guaranteeing Champions League spot, bro. That's what we're celebrating. That's what Arteta was celebrating just now. Second position, not even second. Champions League spot guaranteed, people. Yay, we've done it. We're successful this season. Another season without a trophy, and we're celebrating a Champions League spot, bro. This man's a fraud, bro. I'm this close to say, get this man out of my club, bro. This close. Fourth, fifth, and sixth are on 66 points. Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa. Man City has a game in hand, so if they win, obviously they're gonna jump over everybody else. Embarrassing, bro. As an Arsenal fan, I feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed just to see this. To see our club at the end of the season celebrating a Champions League spot when we should have won the title, when we should have been in the Champions League final, and this is what we're celebrating. And then Kai Havertz comes on, no Ethan. There has to be something going on. There has to be something going on. Now I'm convinced. I'm 100% convinced there's something going on, bro. Saliba, it took Saliba off. To play, what was Gabby Jesus walking around? They got all of them on the field now. Last home game. Oh, it's all kumbaya. Happy days. Why am I so upset? I'm upset right now. I'm so upset, bro. This club is pissing me off. They act like the season was successful, bro. You know what I mean? They act like this freaking season was successful. We come out here and we say we're on the field, on the pitch, like we've done all we can. You didn't do nothing this season. You guys didn't do anything this season. Chelsea and Aston Villa are identical. Same wins, same draw, same losses, except for goal difference. Same points. It's crazy. A beautiful strike. That is a beautiful strike by Rice. Wow. 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 What a strike. Oh, he's a good striker of the ball. There we have it, people. Another stream ended. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. Goal by Declan Rice. Terrible performance by Arsenal, but we are able to come through with the win. Thank you guys for joining. Smash that like, subscribe, comment, and I see you guys in